Hey, what's going on, everyone? Carlos here, Disney World Freak. Or maybe is it Aaron? Carlos, Aaron. I don't know. One of us is here. It is Tuesday. It is Shooting the Breeze. It's Hangouts with friends, Disney and friends. If you can see in the thumbnail, I got rid of shenanigans. Not saying we won't have any, but it's not going to be the forte of the stream anymore. I am mellowing out a little bit. I've made some promises that I'm going to keep. But again, it doesn't mean we're not going to have fun. We're going to still have a lot of fun. As always, shout out to Dean at The Live Place, theliveplace.com, home to all the family-friendly streamers on YouTube. Go check out The Live Place for your TV guide to all the family-friendly streamers. Also, check out The Live Place on YouTube. Dean's got some great content. Keeps putting it out. And he's got some really cool stuff in the works for April. So please keep an eye out on The Live Place. My partner channels, Partners in Crime, Saturday Night Discussions, doing our thing on Thursday nights, Disney Topic Show. This Thursday, we will be talking best Disney pools. Disney pools. I haven't been to many of them, but I love pools, so we'll be talking Disney pools, our collaboration together. So go check out Saturday Night Discussions. They are live every Saturday, if that makes sense, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. UK time. So go check them out there. Jeff and Angela, This Our Dreams, live whenever they feel like it, but more on Saturdays at 11 a.m. from the parks or the house. And Thursdays, they do their collaboration with Myers and the Mouse, Thursdays at 5 p.m. So go check them out as well. And like I said, they're live on other streamers too on Fridays, Thursdays, Tuesdays, Mondays, and whenever you can get to the park. Did an awesome stream. YouTube's starting to recommend them, so that is awesome. I am so happy for them. Pete McDevitt, my other partner channel, live. Not right now, but he has been live with his interview shows on Wednesdays and Sundays, and he will definitely be back to that real soon. So keep an eye out for Pete's channel. Keep Pete still in your prayers. And if you can donate, I knew I forgot to do something. If you can donate, we're going to put the link in the chat. I meant to pin it. I didn't pin anything because I started talking to my guests. We have people in the green room that we're going to be bringing in real soon, like right now, as soon as I get my banners up. And this guy, he's been gone for a little bit, but this man's been here a lot often. Dan and Marco, what's going on, guys?
Hey guys,
Hey,
I'm back.
You're back.
Welcome back.
Right.
So I went to I decided for my hiatus of the show of Shooting the Breeze, I thought I would travel the world and then report my findings and bring them back to the show. And yeah, so I went traveling to the supermarket and to the local Domino's, which I know Carlos knows that us Brits love.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys love about it, but you know what? Now that you mentioned supermarket, I need to ask before I forget, before I even get to the chat, what's your international aisle like there in Europe?
Depends where you go. I think, Marco, you can agree. It depends which supermarket you go to.
Wondered that. What's in your international aisle?
if you go to my local Tesco, right, has a fantastic American aisle. Like, it has everything. It has Lucky Charms. It has Reese's. It has like Hershey's. It has everything. It has like endless amount of root beer because I love root beer than you could possibly imagine. But I feel like if you go to somewhere like Marks and Spencer's or go to somewhere quintessentially British, you won't find like anything. The only thing I would say that is international, we get a lot of sort of Asian and Indian inspired aisles because obviously we have such a strong connection to that. So you'll find like curry paste and lots of curry stuff here as well. So
it does depend on geographically where you are as well. If you're in a community that has a big Chinese population around, you'll find a lot more of their products in the international aisle of the supermarkets near them. So it does vary quite a lot around. Yeah.
I guess, yeah, because here, I guess that makes sense because here, you know, we're surrounded by Portuguese people, of course, and Mexican and Guatemalans. So yeah, our international aisle has like a 3-foot section of Chinese, a 3-foot section of this, and then the rest of the aisle is Portuguese and Mexican. So I always wanted that. Go to England. What's in your international aisle? And that's how we start off this show. Thank you.
We could do a vlog about it.
Right?
The differences between supermarkets, north and south. There we go. There we go. We can sort of like discuss the north and south divide of supermarket aisles.
Oh, I could see an awesome Disney Dan vlog coming out of that.
I'll just get those weird stared looks, and obviously if they're wearing their masks, you can't tell their face, their mouth expression. It's just their eyes staring at you.
Let me welcome in this chat. There's 16 wonderful people here this afternoon. I was going to say this morning. I'm just laughing because of the name. This one just popped up here. Oh, no.
Holy moly. The legend himself.
Hello, Jeff.
What's he taping?
He can't even hear us.
What?
Oh, there we go.
I thought he was taping something. I'm like, what's he pulling out Scotch tape for? I thought my computer had problems. You're pulling out Scotch tape?
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Let me hit the chat real. Christine Hickman, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Eric Lee, what's going on? Catherine Wilby. You guys were all here right before we started the show. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Every single one of you. Great British Mickey Waffle, Ben, Becca, how are you guys? Andy and Cheryl, how are you? Great. There's nothing getting lit up. Nothing's getting lit up. Who the heck is StreamYard? Live view comment. How did that show up there? I don't even see it here.
Yeah, the same thing happened on Rob's stream the other day. Exactly the same message.
What the? Oh, you know what, StreamYard? Just leave me alone. I have my own issues.
No. You shouldn't be complaining to them because they control everything here. They can cut you off like that. They have eyes and ears and duck feet everywhere.
Oh, well, I was going to say the Great British Mickey Waffle had a waffle with this guy on the side of me a couple of days ago.
So much fun, honestly.
It wasn't it?
Oh, I love those guys.
I know this guy's on the radar too down here, so we got to get him on.
Let me tell you about the Great British Mickey Waffle. I only met Ben and Becca, and I think I met John on one of your streams, Carlos. But after we sat down for, I think, nearly about 3.5 hours, I felt like I've known them for years. Like, they were so much fun, and I love those guys. Their podcast is great. Go check out their YouTube channel as well. And
they're so genuine. I mean, the ones I've met, I haven't met them all yet. I do have them all signed up, the whole team, like the 5 channels or whatever it is, signed up for a Saturday morning. It's going to take it 2 hours instead of a 1 hour show to get through them all. But I mean, they are, they're genuine. The ones we've had on here, John's great.
Yeah.
Ben, Becca, met Lloyd too when we did my podcast. Lloyd's funny. Lloyd's a cool guy too. Just trying to do something, but I will take care of that in a second. But yes, Annie and Cheryl, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Samantha Lowe, hello Sam, welcome in. Neil P, welcome in. I gotta watch this, make sure it's all showing up correctly. Christine Hickman, welcome in. I think everybody welcomed you in, but welcome in again. Sophie B, how are you, dear? Thank you for popping in. Why isn't this working? Come on, there's only 3 people on. This computer should be working better than this.
You mean 4?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really count. Wow, what is going on?
Yes, you do. You count. Don't be so hard on yourself.
No, I mean,
person.
Look at this. This is completely frozen. If I could show you my computer right now. Oh, my God. All right. You're going to see fingers now, folks. Sorry. Yeah, apologize.
On the plus side, we made it in 9.5 minutes before you had computer issues. I think that's a new record.
I don't even know where I left off. There's Sam. Okay, Sam's here. Hi, Sam. Oh, this really... Seer Now Bloomers, welcome in. Thank you for being here. This is sad. Love a Domino's pizza. Shame on you. Domino's is awful. Surffoam, what's going on? Welcome in, John. Ian, what's up, buddy? Narrative Escapes. Indian food was at one point the most popular food in the UK by some measure, says Ian.
True.
I love Indian food. I deal with a lot of Indians, so I smell it a lot in some of the stops I go to. We live in a tiny town, no Tesco, but we have a real castle. says an intro. There's John. There's Walt for it. There's John right there. Tom Baker, always in the house. Tom, thanks for popping in, buddy. I appreciate it. This is awful. My arm already hurts from stretching it. Surfer Girl Cherie, how are you, dear? Thank you for popping in. Captain Akron, welcome in. 31 wonderful people. Make sure you hit the like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. You know, it's something I ask of everyone. I don't ask for much, but Tina McNeil, how are you, dear? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. The great Marco, yes, the great Marco is here, and he is great. I know that. I've seen it. I have proof. Annie Koog, welcome in. Ann, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Dream is Empire. Dean, what is going on? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Let's see. Oh, computer's working. Hold on. Nope, just the mouses. Nothing else is. Yep, not a thing. No. Wait, is it working? Do we have Tina McNeil now? No, we have Dan. I click on Tina McNeil, we get Dan. Griswold Family Vacay. Oh, wait, it's working. Here we are. Griswold Family Vacation. Welcome in, guys. What's Jeff? Because these two gentlemen answered their question. What's in your international aisle?
I don't know what that means.
I know that was the answer I was going to get from him.
What's in my international
in your
aisle?
Supermarket? I was always curious of what, because here, our international aisle, because we're in America, it's everything overseas. Well, I guess Mexico ain't overseas, but for us, So I was wondering, like in the UK, what's in your international aisle in a grocery store? So I'm wondering, well, what does Florida have? What does Pittsburgh have for the international aisle? Forget Florida, because Florida, the whole supermarket's got to be international.
Well, Florida, it's funny because Florida has a lot of stuff down here that caters to the Hispanic population.
Same here.
And Pittsburgh does as well. But, we have your Chinese food section. You have your, Hispanic food section. I guess you have the spaghetti and spaghetti sauce for your Italian section. I don't know.
I feel like with America that the majority of your supermarket is an international, because you've pretty much taken food apart from mac and cheese, which is more actually no, you can have that one. It's not really Italian, but everything that you've taken is from all over the place. Like burgers were from Germany, and pizzas from Italy, and sausage Germany. You can list pretty much everything. You got Mexican food. I feel like the majority of your supermarket pretty much comes originally from overseas, because that's how you guys are founded, right? You're founded by pretty much everybody from overseas. So I guess your food sort of relates to that. It's not a bad thing. You got a lot of different varieties of food.
True.
Yeah.
Producer. Hey, Producer Preston. Producer Preston.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Preston.
Thanks for popping in, buddy. Hey, Preston. Tim Pruitt, what's going on? I saw somebody already ask the question. Yeah, I saw the news earlier. Disney has now released booking dates for half the year, or beginning of the year of 2022 already. Is anybody shocked with that? Or is that expected?
I think it was expected, to be honest. I think by then I feel like the world is still not going to be back to what was normal by then. So I'm not surprised, if I'm honest.
Released this early, because they're usually released in July, beginning of July, end of June.
I'm not surprised. I think that it's good that they're planning so far ahead.
I know they're not desperate, because after looking at the crowds this weekend, Jeff, you were there.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it was. We went to Animal Kingdom last night, and that was the most people I've ever seen. Most cars in the Animal Kingdom parking lot I've ever seen, ever. Pre and post. I mean, that parking lot was packed.
What's up, Wiles Talk? What's up, Walt?
Hey, Walt.
System in place until 2023. Speaking of Walt, and I'm glad Walt is here. Oh, hold on. Somebody else just jumped in. I can't see the boxes in a way, but I see a place, so it must be
Tina!
Marie's place.
Hey,
Hi, Tina.
How's everyone doing?
Don't they usually allow for booking a year out? Yeah, but they do. They do and they don't. They don't open the following year until June, and that's been their normal thing. They don't open until the following year, June. So I don't know. When I saw the update, I'm like, wow, that's really early. Ben, check your Twitter, Ben.
Check your Twitter.
Ben, check Twitter, Ben.
That sounds quite suspicious.
And since Walt. Yeah, Walt. What was I going to call him? I was going to call him something else. Since Walt is here, since Walt's in the chat right now, guys, if you haven't yet, and I meant to pin the link, so Tina, you're here now. Oh, wait. Marco was a mod too, so Dan. Anybody of you could have had this done already for me. If anybody doesn't know, Pete has fell under the weather again. Well, I don't even know how to say it anymore. But Walt started a GoFundMe page to help the McDevitt family. So if we can put that link up. If you haven't donated yet, we ask that you kindly do, if you can. If you can't, a prayer is just as good right now. But the reason I'm bringing up Walt is because Walt said he was going to ride Tower of Terror, and Walt is petrified of the ride. And I just realized that I never sent Walt the link to come on. So we're going to do that too.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I already got my plane tickets to go and do that with him.
Listen. I this guy asked me earlier this morning if I could have gotten a Monday off. That and the flights are so expensive at the last minute. I'd be down there. I'd so be down there.
I kid you not, I probably would have done it. I genuinely, I would have been like, right, I'm going to take 2 days off work, spend the amount of money to go to the park, go and ride it with Walt, pay for the ticket and come back. I genuinely would have done it.
It's sad because somebody, I'm not going to mention names, but somebody kindly offered me a hotel room and everything. I would, if man, it's tough not wanting to go. I want to go. It's tough not going. It really is, especially with him riding and the reason he's riding. Well, the reason he's riding, I wanted to touch on that too. Let me get back to it. So Walt said he's going to ride Tower of Terror. He always said he was going to ride it. That was his thing. We're going to stream on Sunday. I'm going to ride Tower of Terror. Nothing about that's why he did the GoFundMe. So let's keep that in mind. What he did say was, if the goal he set, he did start with $1,000 goal. He said if he doubles it, he'd ride it twice. And this is where the fun begins, because we're at what, 2,300 and change, 2,400, somewhere in there. So for all of us that know Walt and know how petrified he is of the ride, we get to watch him squirm twice. And I am saying it with a smile. I am. I mean, we love Walt, but guess what? We love to see Walt squirm. Just like, if it was like, we love to see Jeff on a teapot, on the teacups, because he hates it. We love to see him squirm.
This is going to be way worse.
I know this is going to be worse. I kind of feel bad for him, but
don't.
I think Jeff needs to ride the Astro Orbiter before we go to Walt.
No, I'm going to be there. I will be there, and I'm going to try to make it as uncomfortable for Walt as I can.
I'm not leaving my house Sunday.
I do not.
To make sure I don't miss 1 second.
I don't need my hands on that ride at all, so my hands will be totally free. And
give him a wet willy for me.
Oh my god, the possibilities are endless.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you gotta have your hand on the phone too, because we need a side view of them too.
You
don't have to stream it, but you can send it to your friends so we can have it.
Yep.
What you need is one of them 360-degree cameras, so you get all directions of him of him screaming.
It's him for LOL scrim. But yes, no, Walt just said it best, and I had it lit up and then I took it away. But first, kindly donate if you can, financial wise. we know everybody. Not everybody. Whatever. Not everybody's the same. So if you can donate, I lit up the wrong one. He said, "Don't feel bad for me." If you can donate, and we understand that you can't. If you can, please donate. Every penny's going to Pete and his family. Medical bills, whatever it is, it's all going to him. It's a great cause. Pete would do it. Pete would do the same for us. So I'm glad somebody stepped up. I I wanted to get it started, but I am not. I didn't know how to start it. I could have just went in there and figured it out. But I am so happy that one of my good friends, Walt, did it.
Hey, Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Hi.
I'm glad Walt did it. I called him right after I saw right after his live stream announcement. I am so glad he did it. So yeah, donate if you can. And like he says, second, come watch Sunday. Everybody tune in Sunday. Hit that like button. Share it out because there is a little surprise too. Well, it's not a surprise, but he has always said that if 1,000 people watch his stream at the same time, that he would ride Tower of Terror. Well, okay, he's already beaten it. Well, not beaten it, but he's already beaten the punchline. He's gonna ride. One person watching to 999. He's gonna watch it. He's gonna ride it. We donated. We have raised over 2,000 already. He's gonna squirm twice. Son of a gun! I want to see him squirm 3 times in one day. Share it out. Get 1,000 people watching. Just hit the yes. Share with your friends. Ben, reach out to your UK community to get them to watch Walt on Sunday and any other day, but on Sunday. Walt, I love you, brother. You know that, but man, what I wouldn't do to see you ride it 3 times in one day.
I feel bad for him because this week I made him watch Tinkerbell and now he has to ride Tower of Terror twice. I mean, that's a long week.
Not sure which one's worse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he you know what? He enjoyed the movie.
Don't bash the Tinkerbell movies.
Oh, we didn't.
Those
We didn't watch our review.
They're good movies. I watched those all with my daughter. They're good movies.
Walt gave it a C+ and I gave it a C-. Spoiler alert. But you see?
C?
C-.
I gave it a C-. What is it? What? It's not Citizen Kane, is it?
It's not C-.
Dreamers Empire says, Miles Talk, I'll be praying for you. Surf Bum John, welcome in. What ride do you hate? Tina, listen, I might start a GoFundMe page. I am thinking of a way, and again, this is not why Walt started it. Please, I don't want anybody to think that. That's what, at the beginning, people were making it sound like that. That is not why Walt started the GoFundMe. It wasn't a challenge to get him to ride. Remember that. It was about raising the money, and that was it. I personally am thinking of a way to raise some money for Pete as well. Maybe a second GoFundMe, but yes, with a challenge. Now, Tina, there is no rides that bother me. There is no rides I hate. I mean, there's rides I don't like riding, but nothing like Walt. Walt is petrified. Walt's got a fear of heights. So this is something that's going to bother him, and he's still going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's got nothing to do with it. I live in Rhode Island. Okay? It's February, whatever it is, 16 today. So I'm thinking of maybe a polar plunge in the next couple of weeks. If and I don't think Dan's ever heard of a polar plunge.
I would consult your physician first.
You're gonna have to.
I thought of that too, Jeff.
Need
I thought of consulting with my wife. I don't even know if she's listening, but I thought of consulting with the wife too first. But that thought again, don't write it down because I haven't said it that I'm really going to do it.
Well, just be aware, Pete is actually watching this, right?
I know he is. I know he's watching. Mike Wheeler 2609. That's a great number.
What is a polar plunge?
Hold on, let me welcome everybody first. Disney Nerd is welcome in. Thanks for being here. Let me, because I am way up in the chat. Wow, Walt for it. Hi, Ben. Car Key Carol, how are you, dear? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Me too, Surf Bum. Me too. Those movies are all well done. I don't get it. I can ride TT all day. Yeah, some people. He's got a fear of heights, John. It's not the ride. He's done the ride before. The man's got a fear of heights. The man's got a fear. He's got a fear. I don't know. I used to work on roofs 20, 30 stories high. I don't have that fear, but I get it. He does. So good for him doing it. But Corner Sports, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, Tommy and Claudia. AGC Magic TV, Amy, welcome in. 39 wonderful people. Wow, thank you. That could be dangerous for you. Carlos, be careful, buddy. Another one. Yeah, like I said, I didn't write anything down. I didn't say I was doing it. But Dan, a polar plunge is just jumping in the ocean or anything really cold, but here in the ocean in the middle of the winter.
That sounds fun.
I guess. Yeah.
I wouldn't voluntarily do it, but I think for a good cause.
Well, trust me, I would put a big number out there. So, I would definitely put a big number out there, but again, you know, and Walt is raising some a good chunk of change, and that link's going to be open. That link's going to stay open. So please keep donating. I could start something different, but again, like I said, I'd like to challenge people. I'd like to set that now and be like, listen, you want to watch me squirm, you know, here's the number. And around here, there's I don't know, and I would stream it live. So I thought of that too. I'm like, I'll stream it live. You can all watch it. I mean, I can't go streaking in the middle of the road.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't know how many people would actually pay for that, but
speak of the legend himself. I got a message from Mr. McDevitt.
Is it the same one?
Because he is watching.
I'm glad he can't text me because I have the do not disturb on.
Firstly, before I read this out, Pete, we all love you, and I miss you, brother. And even with Pete right now, he still has that amazing humor. He says, "I will pay good money to see you in a Speedo with the Queen jumping in the ocean." Me.
I also say because I
can't me.
My queen. I can't get my queen to come on stream. You ain't gonna get my queen to jump on the ocean.
No. Me and Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah. Both
of us in. Actually, no. I'll be in speedos, and we will be jumping in the ocean. So, Pete, I'll do anything for you, brother, and I'll make sure that happens.
Dan, Pete also said, because he's texted me as well, he said, I gave both legs now. Can you at least make your bed?
I'm glad he's in good spirits. I really am. I you know what, I spoke to him before, and you know, a lot of us have been talking to him daily, and you know what, this 40 of you watching, I'm going to say this, and he is watching, and Pete, you know, you have the support of, I'm not going to say everyone, but a lot of us for anything you need. The phone rings both ways, man. Call when you need something, because you know a lot of us are going to answer it. You don't have to go through this alone. You have your family that loves you. They're there for you. It's nice that, you know, they're even closer now. You haven't made your announcement yet, but I think I just gave it away. But
spoiler
you know,
alert.
Yeah, you know, you have the support of all of us. So it's a long. His famous words is, "It's a long road." It is a long road, but it's a positive road, man.
Pete's in the chat as well, Carlos.
You're above ground, my friend. You're above ground. So it will get easier before it gets harder. So, you know, Tony, welcome in. Pete, somebody said Pete's in the chat. Carlos, a polar bear plunge for 5 minutes in the water. Doctor approved, of course. Yeah, I mean, I've been good. I think, listen, I've been so good that my doctor did a virtual phone call meet. Didn't even have to go in. No blood work. No, well, actually, she asked for blood work, but no, she didn't take my blood pressure or anything. people might pay you not to streak, Carlos. Tim, I don't know, man. It, depends how much we can raise. Not streak, do streak. Naked Snow Angels, I'll pay you not to do it on the stream. Tom Baker. Pete, buddy, we love you, man. Nothing but love, buddy. Dreamers Empire 100% on me streaking. All right, Dean. I mean, if you're asking for it. Carlos, my man. Jay Nashville, how are you, dear? Welcome in. Thanks for popping in. Adventures with VP. How are you?
What's up, VP?
I said something about streaking and I lost 5 viewers. What's going on? Listen, Resort TV 1's going to be on for the next 5 hours. Come hang out here for a little bit. Come on. Listen, we've seen Epcot. We know Epcot. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth.
But it's Epcot.
You never know what's going to come out of my mouth, Dan's mouth. All these sound bites for Chris right now was not here. What's up, everybody? What's up, VP? Yeah, I have a question to Tina and Jeff. Have you have a microphone? Oh, wait, Jesus. Can anybody read that? Because I can't read that.
I have a question. Do Tina and Jeff have a microphone, or are you just not letting them talk?
Shots fired.
Pete, I'm not sending you the link because I told you not to stream for a while. So you're not even getting a link. Just for that. So don't ask. So no shots fired. Jesus in the house. You made it when Jesus is in the house. Oh my God, the wife just showed up and the phone didn't go off. We're still on. I did everything correctly today. So yeah, I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking of doing something real soon. Put it out there. Like I said, maybe I'll start a second GoFundMe that everybody can donate to that. And then just we'll do something. I don't know. Maybe some of these minds here can come up with something decent together.
You don't want me. I don't have a mind.
Well,
I'm like the Tin Man. Is it the Tin Man that doesn't have a mind?
Well, for it, I didn't say anything about Resort TV 1. I said they're
Scarecrow.
on. We know they're on.
It's the Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
See, I would have known that, but I don't have a mind. So there you go.
Carlos is really giddy today. What's in that drink he has? He hasn't complained yet. Walt, I haven't complained yet because I've made a deal with God named Suzanne, and I'm behaving. That's all it is, man. This is a new me. And the chat is really slow on my computer. But yeah, we'll come up with something. But until then, even after then, keep going to the GoFundMe. There's also a Venmo that you can help out Pete with. Buy a T-shirt. Tina's got all the links. So Tina, do your thing. Put all the links out. You want to buy a T-shirt? I mean, I think that's the best way to go. The money goes to Pete, and you get a shirt out of it. You can't beat it. And they do ship to the UK. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll find out what the customs charge is afterwards.
We could just make our own, couldn't we? We could just have two things just kind of stick it on us.
Oh, that's funny, Walt. Walt, I sent you the link. Why don't you come in here and argue with me a little bit? I love the new Carlos. That's how long it lasts. Oh, man.
Snort.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing.
Listen, well, you've never heard Jeff snort? Oh, we've heard Jeff snort before on stream. That's when you know it's a good, joke or something good.
I know. Jeff never laughs. He's like always Mr. Serious all the time.
Really? Sorry, I still have 3 computers for work going over here. I'm trying to...
Where were we? I don't even know. Anybody else celebrate Fat Tuesday?
Me.
Nope.
Do you really, Dan?
What is it?
I just eat a lot of food on Tuesday.
Oh, I like that.
Tomorrow's the first day of Lent. You don't know what that is, Tina?
Oh, that's right. No, now I do. I just forgot.
Wait a minute. I'm like, what?
My brain.
Carlos,
over here it's called Pancake Day or Shrub.
Yeah, it's Pancake Day.
Yeah, pancake day.
Is that what it's called there?
Mm.
Yep.
The day
Shrove
before,
Tuesday.
the day before Lent starts, it's called
Pancake?
Pancake Day.
Yep,
Yeah.
because we all have pancakes.
We all have pancakes.
Yep.
Throughout we don't do pancakes the whole year until today.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's the one day of the year.
One day
Are
of the
they
year.
Mickey pancakes?
I was gonna get a king cake at the store this morning when I went to the store this morning at 7:00. I was gonna get a king cake. I'm like, I better call home first because if I come home with this king cake, she'll like throw it at me because I'm not allowed to.
King cake. What's
Yeah,
a king?
So
I
that's
didn't even know what he was saying.
Do you know what a king cake is?
No.
No.
It's something. So it's like colorful cake that you eat on Fat Tuesday. You hide a baby inside of it, and the one that
Wait. What?
there's a little plastic
Walt,
baby.
Walt,
There's a little plastic baby
who
that
wins
comes
the
with
bet?
it.
3 minutes after Walt's comment, that Carlos goes a little weird right now.
You know,
Of course, Jeff with his phrasing.
it's called a
Like-
king cake.
There's a baby in the cake, like a baby.
No,
like-
there's not
Like
a
a
baby
born
in the
baby.
cake. You put a baby in. You hide a baby in the cake.
Why would you put a baby in a cake?
Yeah, I don't get that.
God, there's so much I want to say, but I.
Mark, hide your child.
I'm so confused.
New topic. New topic.
What?
No,
Nobody's
ever
heard of a
no,
king
new
cake?
topic,
No.
no. We're still on Let and King Cake right now.
So, well, tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, right?
Right.
Today's Fat Tuesday.
Correct.
Fat Tuesday tradition, king cake. Look it up. King cake. You hide a baby in a cake. People eat pieces. The one that
Stop saying that on my stream. You hide a baby in a cake.
you hide a baby in the cake. You do a little
March
plastic.
14th.
Ben,
I should-
Ben's
I
Ben's
should-
I'm
March
looking it
14th.
up.
I should have bought
March
one.
14th.
Oh.
No.
Counting down the days.
Only less than a month.
Less than a month now.
John says he's giving up pancakes for Lent.
Oh gosh.
According to Wikipedia,
Dean's asking Jeff if he's a day trader. Oh, he's a
No.
day something.
Okay, I'm not seeing any babies in the middle of this cake. I'm seeing Mardi Gras beads, but not babies.
What
Mike
kind
Wheeler
of like
says it's
a
sad.
human baby?
Mike,
It's supposed to have
because
a
Mike Wheeler says
figurine.
It's sad. They don't put a plastic
Okay.
baby anymore.
Gee, I wonder why.
It's a choking hazard, he said.
Who hasn't swallowed a plastic baby? Really?
Hey, you know what?
Come
Those Kinder eggs. They had to ban those for a while.
Oh. Walt says it is a king cake. I've heard of them. You hide the baby in the cake. Jeff is right. Somebody document that. Right?
I'm not right often, but when I am,
I'm not right.
please document it.
First, you put the baby and cake batter in the oven. So you put the baby in the oven to bake the cake.
But no, so
No, don't say that either.
if you're making a king cake, you do that. But the ones they had at the store, I called Angela, like, should I get a king cake? She's like, no, don't get it. She doesn't want anything like that at the house because we'll just eat it. But the king cake comes and it has a little plastic baby. You can hide it in there, and the one that finds it, the one that bites down on it, whatever, is the one that.
God, so much.
I'm
I
So
sure.
can't
is the cake baked with the plastic
Yeah.
baby inside? How does the plastic baby not melt inside the oven?
So the cake.
That's a
It's
good
like
point.
it's like a cake you get at the
It's
store.
like a bunch.
Yeah, I know the cake.
Like
is,
a
but
bun
it's got
cake. It's like a
plastic
bun
baby
cake.
inside.
It's like a bundt cake. Like
Who's
a
getting
little-
beads? Who's
And the
getting
baby-
beads? Jesus.
I
Okay,
shouldn't have said.
continue with the cake because forget about the beads. Jesus, stop trying to get me in trouble.
Usually the baby is in the cake, but they have the baby outside the cake so you can put it in, so they're not
Where is
responsible.
Chris?
Oh, okay.
Where is Chris?
Put the lime in the coconut. Never mind.
Put the lime in the coconut, the chicken off. No, I'm not going to go there.
Cook a baby, put in a cake, somebody chokes on it. I think I've got it.
But what happened? What happens if you get the baby?
Do you win a prize?
do you give up cake for Lent?
Are you the last?
It's the
You have
last
a
cake you
baby's
can have.
blood?
Are you the last one to get ashes or something? Is it how it goes that way?
I can't believe none of you have heard of king cake.
Oh, Angela's in the chat.
In all due respect, 3 of us are British. So-
The king cake is New Orleans tradition that involves a pastry, a small plastic baby, and a party. Oh, it's a party, all right. When you're looking for a baby in a cake, the cake is baked with a small plastic baby.
Could
hidden
you
inside.
imagine the origins of that story? Be like, yeah, we're going to have to think of a new idea and think of a new way of putting a baby in a cake. So we're going to use a plastic baby instead, and go from there.
I found a picture.
You found a picture?
Baby in a cake.
Hold on. I don't even know if I can present you because this computer's acting all stupid. Okay, we'll do it this way. Hold on.
It looks like a voodoo doll.
You're going to see fingers now.
Okay, that's scary.
It's a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
That looks like...
That's
Okay,
not
that's weird.
that's not a baby. That's Voldemort.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. No.
All right.
Walkers don't use
my
British.
If you get the baby in the cake, you bring the cake next year.
That's how it goes.
Anne
Yes.
says, aren't you supposed to get isn't it the person that finds the baby supposed to have good luck?
Well, they're supposed to have good luck, and
I guess Jeff's never found a baby.
they bring they bring the cake next year. So it's a tradition, I guess. Apparently not in Rhode Island or New York or.
Hold on. If you find the baby, then you have to bring the cake next year. Well, then I would be the one not to find it because I don't want to bring a cake next year.
So what would you do? Just eat the baby and not tell anybody that you
Yeah,
No,
just
I'll
swallow
just
it.
I'll just
It'll
be like,
eventually
oh,
come
this is
out.
great. Ooh, throw the.
Right? Can you see everybody? Why won't you swallow that piece?
Why is there a hand sticking out of your mouth?
Get in my belly, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Don't use the I'm British excuse, Dan. You should know this.
Okay, let's just do a show of hands. Marco, did you know about this baby in the cake
No.
tradition?
Yeah.
No.
Ben, did you know about this cake in the
No.
baby tradition? No. That's
You can ask.
Hang on. What,
Americans,
the
too.
cake's not in the baby, though. The baby's...
It's got nothing to do with Brits. The Americans. Some of the Americans didn't know either. No. Well, I brought my tradition. See, for the Portuguese here, we make fried dough. They call it malasadas, and that's all it is. Fried dough. That's the Fat Tuesday tradition for the Portuguese. My mother.
There's no baby
earlier.
inside that one. There's no baby.
There's no baby. No, there's no baby in this one. No.
Is there anything in it?
No, it's just fried dough with sugar.
Boring.
Yeah. My mother called me, 86 years old. She's like, I'm making them. Coming to get them? I'm like, all right, Mom. How can I say no? And she's like, I know you like them hot. They're in the fryer right now. Okay, Mom. So, yeah, that's our tradition. I don't know about any other tradition besides, yes, you eat like a, I guess like a fat boy, lady, whatever. Because tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, and then I don't know. I still eat tomorrow, so I don't know why today I had to become fat.
No, I don't do Fat Tuesday. I do Pancake Day because it's pancake, but no, I don't do Fat Tuesday because it's fat every day for me. So
fried dough is amazing. These are, especially the homemade ones. It's whatever they put in it. My mother-in-law makes it too, but she adds lemon to hers. Some people add lemon, some don't. But yeah, that's it. That's all our thing is. My sister makes jambalaya today, but she never asked me if I want any. A lot of love.
You guys make jambalaya, but you've never heard of king cakes.
My sister does. I didn't say us. My backyard science. Welcome in, buddy.
We have them in Pennsylvania. I saw them in Florida. They're all over Florida.
No, not Johnny Cakes, because Johnny Cakes is with corn flour, and these are not.
yeah, we don't have that.
My daughter watching. My daughter's watching something. Just
No.
oh.
The closest thing that we have to a cake that's king cakes is
Baseball.
is Mr. Kipling Cakes. And Mr. Kipling Cakes are just delightful. They
don't have babies in there, do they?
No, they don't have babies in them. No, they don't.
Let's not get hung up on the whole baby thing. It's just a little. You could put anything plastic.
That's
in
the
it.
whole feature of that cake. If you take the baby out of that cake,
It's just a cake.
isn't it?
It's just a cake.
The whole selling point of that cake is the plastic baby.
But then why is it called a king cake, not a baby cake?
I feel so beaten down right now.
Oh, we love you, Jeff.
Eric Lee. See you two later tonight, Walter. Melissa. Yep. Thanks, Walt, for popping in the chat, buddy.
See you, Walt.
Oh, man. The guy that sings Ring of Fire. Johnny Cake, maybe.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Yeah.
See, that wasn't in the Bee Gees voice, Marco.
I got some sweet tarts too. My wife, we celebrated Valentine's Day. She went to the pharmacy, got my diabetes medicine, and she brought me a big bag of M&Ms and some really sugary candy. So I don't know
just to balance it out. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if she's showing me her love or trying to put me 6 feet under. But thanks, babe.
That's mixed signals right there.
Yep. The insurance plan is up to date.
Well, at least she got your medicine.
She got my medicine, right? Which, wow, these are really sugary. It's a 1 pound bag. You think that bottle with 30 pills is going to help this 1 pound bag? Or...
Nope.
No, not one bit. Oh, man. Maybe the king eats the baby. See, this is how it comes back to the British. Hey, your fellow Brit said it, not me. Oh, man.
Thing is, we just laugh at it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is definitely a British thing.
Well, listen, you know what? You eat your king cake, and then I get all confused. Especially for us Portuguese. I don't know what it is, but it's like, after today, it's like fish every Friday from here on out. That's it.
Or mac and cheese, or grilled cheese, or peanut butter and jelly.
I guess. Yeah. So no meat. No meat on Fridays. It's all fish from here on out. Anybody else like that? No.
My grandmother is.
No meat.
No meat.
What else?
No meat tomorrow either.
Till Easter.
Actually, you're not even supposed to eat tomorrow, but no meat tomorrow.
Oh, I'm eating tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a leftover king cake. See, I should have just got a king cake. Yeah.
You should have. We could have ate it on stream. Or watch you choke on a baby.
I can understand this if they made like
Everybody go.
fondant babies or like chocolate babies, but not a plastic baby. Like make it edible at least, so that
Imagine if it was like a jelly baby.
Oh.
Like a gummy baby?
You guys don't have jelly babies there, do you?
No.
Is that like a gummy?
Kinda. Like a soft gummy with like powdered sugar around it.
Yeah.
So good.
I can't stand seeing Stowboy here not eat it. Sorry, guys.
So good.
They should just put like a Sour Patch Kid or something in it, right? Instead of
Inside the cake, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Valentine's, how was everybody's Valentine?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Uneventful.
I mean, you've got to remember, Carlos, over here, we're in lockdown, so all the restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
So we can't go out anywhere. So I think everybody's had a bit of a toned down Valentine's Day.
We got food
Well,
delivered.
ours are all open, and we still didn't go anywhere. I forgot what we ordered. Oh, you know what we ordered? And I think, who was on stream? Was it Jeff? Yeah, we ordered. Somebody said Pub 99 the other day on one of your streams, Jeff.
Pub 99?
I think it was on the Disney Nerd Herder stream.
Oh, yes. Nerd Herders went to
Yeah, they went. That's right. They went to the
99. Yeah. I don't know what that is.
We ended up.
We don't have those down here.
You know what? It's like an Applebee's.
Oh, okay.
It's a neighborhood restaurant. It's a chain up here in the Northeast. That's what we ended up doing. Just getting some chicken wings, some buffalo wings, tenders, buffalo boneless chicken wings. We have up here what's called Gold Fever. It's a mustard-based barbecue sauce. No? Okay.
Sounds very romantic, yeah.
It was. It really was.
Depends on what you do with the mustard.
That was so well timed.
Marco, we're another week out. So what are we, 4 weeks away from baby Marco? Or Mark?
Yeah, well, end of March, but it could come any time from kind of middle of March till middle of April, really. So, yeah, not long to go.
Catherine Wilby says she ate a lot of chocolate. Tell Jeff to stop texting you. I mean, not Jeff. Tell Pete to stop texting you.
It's not Pete.
Wow.
It's not me.
No, I know it's Jeff's ringer because I set it off a couple of times when he was on with the Nerd Herders.
There you go.
By the way, everyone, I thank you all for being here. If you are from West Virginia, please, don't.
No.
Wait, what I miss?
Don't hold it against me, please. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You had to go there.
Listen, we can't. No, I didn't go anywhere.
Wild, wonderful West Virginia.
Hello, West Virginia.
I just have that song stuck in my head, like the Country Road song.
Country
Road.
Well, do BG style. Go on, then.
Take me home to the place. West Virginia. Sorry.
Oh my
We did
god.
Gonzo's karaoke last night.
That was fun. I love those karaoke nights.
Me
I watched the
too.
replay and it's just hilarious. Oh,
Totally out of control.
oh dear.
Done with your homework?
Tina, how was book club today?
Good.
Sorry I missed it. Hi, Abby.
They said hi, Abby. Hello.
The book we read on Her Majesty's Secret Service, right? So much better than the movie.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you.
Oh,
Everyone's like, oh, the movie depicted it perfectly, and I'm like, no.
How many Brits did you have on that stream?
Well, none, because Dougie dropped out. Dougie's in and out here and there, but yeah. It was just
Okay, we can count, but
boring Americans. I mean,
Is that because they had the wrong James Bond?
that's part of it, in my opinion.
Like it just was not well, like translated into film. That one.
Oh, okay.
Like it wasn't a bad movie. It was just not. It was just like a completely different story, in my opinion.
What if it would have been Roger Moore?
Yeah, I wouldn't have watched it.
Sean Connery. Has to be Sean Connery.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Sean Connery.
Roger Moore was the worst Bond.
I meant Sean. I meant Sean.
No, I like
Yes.
Roger Moore.
Oh no!
He was my favourite Bond, easily Roger Moore.
Really?
Yeah, in terms of making a film entertaining,
Okay.
Sean Connery was a bit too kind of serious. Roger Moore kind of played it with a bit more kind of.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
that's how I.
I'm sorry. When you put Bond in space, you've lost me.
Well, let's be honest, he didn't write it, did he? He only started. But he did do some other good ones, didn't he? I mean, Roger Moore did do some good ones. Live and Let Die was a good one.
That was all right. Yeah, I like that one.
Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah,
You see, he did do some good ones.
Yeah, but then he did Moonraker.
Yeah, Moonraker and Octopussy. Yeah,
Octopussy. Like, come on.
The script has to be as good as the actor that plays in it. I feel like they have to carry each other. I feel like.
I think he was just too 80s, which is not a bad thing. He just personified the 80s personality, and that's pretty much what he did.
Yeah.
You know?
The best thing I've seen with Roger Moore is Boat Trip. So Dan's watched it.
I wouldn't go that far.
Boat Trip was a funny movie. I like Boat Trip. Definitely not a James Bond movie. Tom Baker says he's looking forward to 2 whole days of lockdown release for you guys. Is it the whole country or just where Tom is?
No, it's everywhere.
It's
Those
2 days that don't
exist.
What?
The 20,
What's the
29th
Oh,
and 30th.
29th, 30th don't exist.
Those are the days
I
Disney's
didn't
going to
even
be.
read the dates. I just
Yeah.
looked at it.
You got our hopes up. No
Right?
dash.
I'm like, what's he talking about? Oh, well,
Jeez.
speaking of movies, since I have, my biggest supporter. You know what? I just need him a little closer to me, Ben. Sorry. Since I have my biggest supporter below me, that you know what I mean. He's down there. And the guy that's always against me, right here.
Since when?
WandaVision. So, Dan, but you're still not going to be proud because no matter what I do, movie-wise, Marvel movie-wise, you're going to bash me anyways. But we watched another Marvel movie, Dan.
Right, which one?
I forgot.
Age
You
of
watching them in order?
Ultron.
But
Age of Ultron.
Hold on.
Wait.
You've watched Age of Ultron, but have you seen Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
No.
Have you seen Iron Man 3? Have you seen Thor 2?
I saw Iron Man. I saw all the Iron Mans, yes.
Okay, so you're just about where you need to be. You're just still in a bit of the wrong
Listen,
order.
I asked my friend down
Wow.
here what I should watch because I wanted to know a little bit more about Wanda.
Yeah.
So he suggested.
I agree. It was the film that for where you are right now with all the films you've seen, and for
I've
what
only
you've
seen
been
the first
watching.
7.
But for what you've been watching so far, all the films, and watching WandaVision, that was probably the best film to watch. So Jeff, Carlos, but Jeff, you chose very well.
And I didn't tell him to watch the Hulk.
Like you did.
I'm gonna say it. The Hulk is not a bad movie. It's not bad. It's not great.
It was
Right.
The Incredible One or the Hulk?
Not the Hulk. The Incredible
with-
Hulk.
Yeah.
Not with
Don't confuse them.
not with
Liferendo.
no. With
Ed Norton, Eric Bana.
Eric Bana. Oh gosh, that was awful. No, this one was with the latest Incredible Hulk one.
Norton.
Yeah, Mark
Norton.
Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Norton.
Who is
What-
Ben? Says Jay Nashville. Jay Nashville's still trying to figure out who I am. But no, I'm joking. Jay actually now knows who I am. Oh my God, forget about it. I'm not going to bother. Ben is Ben from the Great British Mickey Waffle. The Great British Mickey Waffle. Why can't I light this up? Wait, who is Ben? What happened to Ben? What happened to Ben? Ben's right there.
I'm here.
I moved him. It's this great game we can play. We can move, as we,
Why
some
didn't you have
reason-
all the
I was
Americans
trying
on
to
one
move
row and
Mark,
all the
but it
Brits on
Cut-
another?
it wouldn't let me.
Carlos moved Jeff nearer to him because it's all about favoritism, apparently.
So why the heck's he way down there? Then if that's the case, he'd be like, forget it. But yeah. But he's down there. No, so I asked him because you saw what I put on Twitter, and you were the first one to be like, and not approve,
Yeah.
approve at all, to
Yeah.
even say what the heck am I doing? Yes,
So did you enjoy Age of Ultron?
I did. Listen,
Okay.
and you asked me that question. He's asked me that question. Not one movie except for the Hulk that I never said I did not enjoy, that I did not like. They were all good that I liked. I'm not saying that. Never said that about any Marvel movie. So let everybody know I haven't watched Marvel because I never got into it.
Just wait till Thor 2.
Yeah.
Just wait till Thor 2 and then you'll have a different opinion.
I never got into it, so I never bothered watching. It's that simple. But I watched WandaVision because I wanted to see what the big thing was about WandaVision.
Yeah.
You want the honest truth about it right now? I had no idea until about 4 minutes before that I was about to watch something Marvel. I swear to God, I had no idea WandaVision had anything to do with Marvel.
Well, because you
Everybody
didn't
else
know
was
any of the
watching
characters.
Yeah.
Everybody
You didn't know
else
it-
was watching it.
Yeah.
It was a trend, and I'm like, what is this WandaVision?
But-
I had no idea she was a Marvel character.
But that's the thing, though, because you didn't know who these characters were. You
Not
didn't
one bit.
know who Wanda was or the
Not
Vision
one bit.
was. So that's
I
probably
just said
why.
it 4 minutes before that I realized she was part of Marvel.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. Everybody is everyone up to date? Can we talk like relative spoilers?
Up to these episodes, I'm up to date.
Yeah.
I'm up to date.
So you've come across someone like Darcy before, who was in the first Thor film. You remember Darcy?
I do.
Yeah.
Darcy is the one that got sucked in. She was attached to the car. At the
Right.
end.
Right.
Yeah.
She's from
Thor.
that show.
She's from Thor. She's from Thor.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of the TV show she was in too.
The
Two broke girls.
Two
Broke
Broke
Girls.
Girls.
Two Broke
That's it.
Girls. Yeah.
And then
See, I remember her. Now that you mentioned, I'll be honest with you, and this is what we're gonna do probably for the next hour. I forgot she was even in Thor. I'll be honest with you.
yeah, she's not like a big role in Thor though. She has more of a bigger role in Thor 2.
She was one of the two. She was one of the two girls with what's his name, the older guy. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Now that you mentioned it, I'm remembering that. Okay.
and then the cop, the played by
FBI.
the FBI cop Jimmy Woo.
Jimmy Woo.
He shows up in some other Marvel films later on. So
Ant-Man.
which you haven't got
Which
to.
one?
So Ant-Man and
Ant-Man
Ant-Man and the
1 and
Wasp.
2.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
See, I've
So-
seen them and I still forgot that. So
Yeah. But I quite like that they're bringing in those sorts of minor characters and crossing them over. I quite like that. I think bringing in, we haven't forgotten about Darcy or Jimmy Woo or any of those. So I quite like it.
Monica Rambeau isn't in Captain Marvel, but she is in Captain Marvel as a
Her child
small,
actor,
As a child,
a small girl. So
Yeah, a child actor.
she
yeah.
she has aged. So
All I know is I watched the first episode and I liked what I saw. So I continue to watch it. I love watching WandaVision.
Have you seen
I know anything? I have no idea. That's why I reached out to this one and whatnot and asked questions because I have no idea.
Have you seen the original? Have you seen the X-Men films?
No.
Okay, so you don't really know why
I know
the
nothing.
last couple of episodes is such a big deal.
I know they've been great. I know I get goosebumps
Okay.
watching. Can't wait for the next one, but I have no idea why.
So you don't know why
And either this
Wanda's
one,
brother.
and she's back in my chat.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming back, Suzanne, and watching us. She's
Well-
another one. Has no idea about Marvel except for the movie she's watching me. And she is so into WandaVision. And no, this is not the reason why she's watching Nerd Talk. We've all watched Nerd Talk. But this is why she is paying really close attention to Nerd Talk because she wants to learn more too.
But have you noticed that like Wanda's brother was different from Age of Ultron to the brother now?
Well, the magic of Google. Once he came on, I Googled what he was in because I'm like, let's go back and watch movies. I didn't realize it was a different actor. But when we watched, because even Suzanne said, he's like, wow, he's got a great accent in this movie. In The Age of Voltron.
Yep.
Did I just call him Voltron? I call him Voltron like the freaking...
Voltron. Oh my!
I did. I just said Voltron. It's Voltron. I know. I was thinking of the not the Lego, the Transformers. But even she said, she's like, wow, he lost his accent, or he had a great accent in the movie. I didn't realize.
He's a completely different actor.
Completely different actor. Yes, I didn't realize that. So he's the actor that's in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
no,
No.
No.
So the guy who's in the WandaVision was in the X-Men.
The X-Men. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Now the reason why there are two brothers is one who was in the Age of Ultron films were owned by Marvel and Disney.
Yeah.
And when Marvel was going through bankruptcy, they sold the X-Men off to Fox.
Fox.
So the Quicksilver from Fox was in the X-Men universe. So there was basically two Quicksilvers going on at the same time.
Right.
But now that Disney had bought Fox with that deal from last year with the 20th Century Fox, the X-Men characters can now overlap into the MCU. So that's why it's such a big deal.
And I love, after Googling and realizing all of that, I love the subtle little, he has, you came with a different face or whatever.
Yep.
She said.
I need to send you the scene. I think everyone can agree. I don't know, Marco, if you have seen it, but the scene in Days of Future Past where Quicksilver is running through the kitchen and beating up these security guards. I need to send you this clip because it is just hilarious and it'll give you an idea of who this Quicksilver is.
I've heard I am using the same method of getting through WandaVision Calls incredible viewing, but all the links back to all the films I have not seen, I leave to Ben, says John. Listen, John, I highly recommend Nerd Talk. It's spread through different channels. I don't know who's on this week. Is it back on Tracy's?
Tracy's, I think. Yep.
Well, if Tina wants, she can throw the link out, or Jeff. But these guys, they're nerds. Well, they're not nerds. Nobody's a nerd. But you know what I mean? They do Nerd Talk, and they talk about these things. They talk about the previous episode and all the good stuff that's going on. They did it with The Mandalorian. I recommend you watch. We're watching more. They're friends of ours. That's why we watch. But I'll be honest with you, we never paid attention because, Mandalorian I knew about, and then there was all the Marvel stuff that I could care less about. But now there's something that we care about, so we're paying attention more than just coming in and saying hello. Yes, Jeff.
I have to get over to Disney Springs, so I'm gonna have to jump off.
You got it.
Sorry.
Right.
Bye, buddy.
It's good seeing you all. Good talking. I totally lost track of time. I was supposed to leave here at 5. So.
Good to see you, Jeff.
See you, Jeff.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
Have a good
brother.
night.
See you later,
Thanks
brother.
for the education on the king cakes. Learned something new.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
But Kershaw's Adventures. What's going on, guys? And Ange, welcome in. Yeah. So my problem with it's not you. It was that little message on Twitter from you was, I get it. I don't know the characters. I don't know the movies, but I can still enjoy what I'm watching. Because to me, it's like telling my 8-year-old son, you can't watch Mandalorian because you've never watched a Star Wars movie with Dad.
Right.
So, I can enjoy WandaVision.
Yeah, I think just
Thankfully,
because
I have friends like you and Jeff that I can reach out to and be like, even though if I asked you, you'd be smacking yourself in the head and be like, all right, where do we start?
I think just because, as a huge Marvel fan, I want you to experience it the way that everybody else has sort of experienced it, because I think when you watch something like that, it's such a special thing that if you watch it from start to finish, the payoff at the end is going to be something incredible. And you're going to really understand that everything has led to a point, and you're going to get so satisfied by it. Because I actually watched this YouTube video where this guy went to go and watch Avengers Endgame without seeing any of the previous films. He didn't know anything about Marvel. He didn't know anything about the superheroes. He asked if Batman was in Marvel, right? He didn't know anything. Right?
Hey, even I know that's DC.
Right. He didn't know anything. And he went into Avengers Endgame. He really enjoyed the movie, but he had no idea why, because he didn't know anything about it. So, which is why, kind of like why Jeff and I are just like, yeah, if you watched it in this order, then, you would find it sort of more, you would find sort of those details, those understandings. But I think because now you've watched WandaVision, and now you can go back to Age of Ultron and then go forward from there, I think that's worked quite well in your favor, actually.
Well, he said that, and I got to go next to Infinity War.
I would say there are a few films I would recommend to watch before then. I think
Winter Soldier.
I think the Winter Soldier and Civil War, definitely. So both Captain America films, because they are absolutely
which I
fantastic.
won't mind, because to me, Captain America is still my favorite.
You will love those films.
I've seen.
You will love those films. I would recommend watching Doctor Strange, because he is going to be one of the biggest characters coming up in the future. He's a very important character. I would watch Black Panther. Black Panther is a bloody good film. It is so good. If you want to watch Spider-Man: Homecoming, I would, but you can miss it. You see him in other films before then. And if you want to watch, look, I know you're a big Star Wars fan. I would recommend Guardians of the Galaxy, because you like that sort of Star Wars thing. Right. Do you need to watch Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp? Maybe not.
I'd probably watch Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, to fill in a few details there.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things like we were saying about WandaVision. You can watch it, but if you haven't seen the films before, you're not going to get all like the hidden references and the Easter eggs.
Yeah,
that you get the payoff.
Agreed.
I didn't even know the commercials meant something.
See, that's exactly why, like, because when you see the watch with the Hydra symbol on it, and we're like, oh gosh, that's Strucker's watch who's from Hydra, and I could picture you with that. It'll just go straight over your head.
Oh,
like,
God.
who is
Seriously,
Strucker? Who
when
is?
there was a commercial on, I think I want to get something to drink. It's like,
Oh my god!
And then it's like each commercial is one of the Infinity Stones.
Until about an episode ago, when I heard Jeff on Nerd Talk mention, "Oh yeah, the commercials mean something." I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what? What? No. So I paid attention to this week's. I have no idea.
So
I don't know, a can of something.
This was more confusing.
So this one was it Yo Magic yogurt?
Yeah.
So I think this is how I took it. So I was watching this channel that sort of explains more in depth about it, but with Yo Magic, obviously the Yo Magic sort of phrase refers to Wanda's magic, but I think the shark refers to because he's like a silver shark, refers to Quicksilver. So I think he's sort of enticing Wanda, because I'm not sure that might be Quicksilver. I think that might be someone else in disguise. That's where I'm going with it.
I think Suzanne even said that.
I don't think that is because he's enticing her. He's saying, "Oh yeah, everything's cool, like everything's so great, and you're doing so well." And I'm just like, "That's."
He's just there to take advantage and just move it.
My wife has a question for the panel, and the rest. Thank you for sticking around and listening to Nerd Talk, Carlos' version, because I have no idea. So the last commercial where the kids starve to death from not eating the yogurt, is that a reference to a character? And I think, Dan, you were just explaining that.
I don't think the kid refers to a character. I think the kid is personified as like a population, and maybe referring to sort of the bubble that she's created. Like, without her magic, they could all be dead, maybe, because she pretty much made Vision. Actually, I can't spoil it because you haven't seen Infinity War, but no, you've seen the show. So Vision was all dismantled, and she kind of brought him back to life. So possibly that could be.
Vision is dead. He dies in the end game.
No,
I thought he died in the end game.
Not in Endgame.
Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Endgame.
No.
All right. You're not spoiling it for anybody else. Just let me know.
No. He dies. He dies.
He dies at the end of Endgame. End of Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because I asked Jeff that. I want to know what movie to watch next where Vision died. I could have sworn he said it was Endgame, but no, then that makes no sense because he said watch Infinity War next. So
see, there's a different theory going around with the commercials, being that each one's an Infinity Stone. When you look at each one represents time, space, and the most recent one, I think, was the Soul Stone.
But then you can also say that each one is also referred to a trauma from Wanda's past.
Yep.
So, like Lagos and Tony Stark causing her trauma, as well as Strucker. Like all these, so many links here.
Yeah.
Look at my wife making me look like that. Well, Suzanne, you want to
see, Suzanne, you're on top of things. You want
to come sit here and I'll just, you and Dan can take turns. Ian says it's not Quicksilver, it's an imposter. I've heard that before, and I've thought of that too. Is it somebody put in there by the guy I don't like, the jerk?
Hayward.
Hayward, yes.
Yeah.
He's very.
I don't think so. I think Hayward wants something to do with Vision. Yeah. I think someone else is manipulating Wanda.
Yeah.
But did you read that there was going to be a Luke Skywalker cameo moment
at the end? Yeah.
Well, never mind.
No, go on. I want to hear this.
I interviewed Sean this past week. See Sean vlog, and he knows who I'm. And this is, I guess, a good time, better than another. Give me a second. Let's see if the computer works. Close enough. So this coming Saturday, I have the privilege of interviewing this lovely couple. They are a couple. These two gentlemen, Aussie Robo and the English Jet. This Saturday at 10 a.m. I think you'd really want to tune in, only because I'm like a fanboy of all the stuff they have in their background, all the stuff they collect, and they put out some great vlogs. But so I found out that Rob worked on WandaVision. and I guess he worked on The Mandalorian too, but he did work on WandaVision. So Sean had put out, if I would ask, who is the secret cameo in the last episode? Well, I'm not going to ask him on stream because I'm not going to spoil it for everybody, but I will ask him off stream, so I might find out. I might find out who the secret cameo is.
I mean, there's a lot of guesses, isn't there? There's a lot of.
See, when they announced there was going to be a cameo, it was a few weeks ago, so it coincided with the week that we found about Quicksilver.
Why would Luke Skywalker make sense in the Marvel Universe? It seems a little disconnected, right?
No.
It's a Luke Skywalker type.
Oh, type.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no,
I
Luke isn't crossing over.
Skywalker
It's like a big name, like a Mark Hamill cameo in The Mandalorian is going to be a similar thing in the WandaVision, like a big cameo coming in.
So
Roger Moore
could be Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
from Beyond the Grave. Yeah.
Beyond the
James
grave.
Bond.
Is anybody thinking Robert Downey Jr.?
No.
I did think that.
No,
but-
maybe.
No.
I think it will be someone, maybe Ian McKellen. It could be Michael Fassbender.
I think it's Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
I think it's Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
So you're thinking X-Men crossover.
Yeah.
Look, you've got Wanda and you got Quicksilver. Who's their
Yeah.
pups? Who's their daddy?
Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know who is their daddy.
Magneto.
Magneto from the X-Men, the villain,
Is
the
it?
helmet.
Great. So now we got to go watch freaking X-Men. Thanks. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought their parents died in a big.
But remember, we're crossing universes now, remember?
It's all
With
about the
Fo-
multiverse.
With the Fox deal that happened,
Yeah.
so anyone from any universe can now come in and say hi and have a shawarma.
Yeah.
Dad Bills, what's going on? Chris, the link's still there, buddy, if you want to pop in, if you're back home already. Suzanne, Star Wars meets Marvel. Maybe.
Could happen.
Shawarma's good.
All I know is, like I said, for somebody, and I put this out there, for somebody that doesn't know Marvel, doesn't know anything about it, I am really, really enjoying this. I'm looking forward to the next series of shows. Isn't there one with Captain America? Isn't the next Winter Soldier?
So this is why you need to watch Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
See, that I'm looking forward to, because I love Captain America.
Right. Because the next show is called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I would watch the Captain America films, which is 2 and 3, which you need to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next one is Captain America's buddies, pretty much.
Nice. See, that I am really looking forward to, because again, I did enjoy. I remember me and you talking about this. Out of all the first 7 movies, because I did skip Captain Marvel. The first 7 that I did watch, my favorite was Captain America.
It's a good film, that one, the first one.
I really like the Iron Mans. I know a lot of people don't. I know I really do. They don't, like, Dan, you don't rank Iron Man 3 or 2 like up in.
I think, for me personally, I think Iron Man 3 is the worst MCU film, personally.
Right? See?
But the first Iron Man, I would put top 5 easy.
All right. Yeah. See, I enjoyed the Iron Man, but to me, out of all of them, Captain America, and I remember telling you, to me, it was more of a real story, more, I guess, the most fictionist of them all, I guess. It just had a better storyline to it.
Which is why I think you'll love 2 and 3 of Cap, because they just get better and better.
Well, I'm off tomorrow. Suzanne's working, but her view of the TV is perfect from the dining room, computer, desk, whatever the heck she calls it these days.
I feel like we're trying to sell all this to Marco, because you're a real, you've not seen any of them.
I'm going to ask Marco a question right now, and he's going to answer me with spot on. Where's Jenna right now?
I have no idea.
You're not watching that?
No. I've not got the stream on.
I'm like, where is she right now?
I think, Marco, you'd really enjoy them. I really genuinely think.
Yeah, I think it's one of these things I've just never really kind of been into Marvel in a big way. And I know WandaVision's getting kind of a big kind of reputation. Oh, everyone said, well, you must see it. Because I've not seen anything else, like you say, I'd have to watch so much other Marvel stuff first for WandaVision to make sense. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to do it, especially with the baby on the way.
I think
makes sense. Yes, like like I've said, I don't get any of it. I don't get the little bells and whistles. I don't. But you can watch it and still not make any sense of it because it's that good. It's a new story to you. It's a new story to me and Suzanne. And it's that good that we're intrigued by it.
It's like a
We
story.
wish we knew more. Yeah, we wish we knew more. But it's one of those that it's like, this is awesome. What's going to happen next week? You know, it ends. Suzanne last week, she screamed it out. This is how it ended? It just, you know, it was like watching The Sopranos all over again. The damn black screen came on and it's over. You know, it's that good. You don't have to. I think you would love WandaVision just, you know, just to watch it. I think it's that cool. You know, and this is me again, the guy.
It's unique. It's very unique.
Yeah.
With how they've done it, I've not seen any TV show like it before.
Especially those first 2 episodes.
The first 2 episodes.
After the first one,
I'm watching my dream. I thought the rest was going to be all in black and white. I'm like, shoot, I'm watching Dream of Genie here. Come on.
Can I just say, I don't know if you guys picked it up on my Twitter, but when people were like, after the first 2 episodes, be like, oh, this show is really weird and I'm going to give up. And I'm just like, yeah, call me back in the next 2 episodes and you'll change your mind. Because you know what? When people said, oh, I'm done after 2 episodes, I bet they really regret saying that.
Too bad Jeff's not here anymore. But Jeff said the last episode was the worst one to him.
I think they will be great.
I think the problem with last week's one, I'd say it's the frustrating bit at the end when you know it should have been a longer episode when you knew there was more to come.
But I don't think it was a bad episode. Like it wasn't the best, but to be fair, you compare it to all the others, they've been fantastic. Like it was still a.
There's always going to be one that's setting up the next.
Yeah.
There's always going to be one, as with a trilogy of films, there's always that middle one that just doesn't do as well.
And I've said this before too. I think for somebody like me and Marco and my wife that doesn't know anything about it, I think the 35-minute episodes are perfect.
Yeah.
I think we can grasp it all, remember what happened because it's only a 30-minute show and be like, oh, yes, okay, remember this one. I think if it was longer...
Don't worry, they're going to an hour.
They're going to an hour for the next 3.
No, I've read that. I know they are. I've read it. But we're so intrigued and we like it, so it's different now. Yeah, we want more. But I'm saying at the beginning... If it started off as an hour. You can ask Suzanne can put in the chat. She was the one that... She watched it before I did. She watched the first episode. Because, you know, again, Jeff, Angela, everybody's watching it. It's like, she wanted to go. I'm like, please, I want them to do it. I didn't. I want to... She watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, fine, let's see what this is all about. As soon as I put on Disney Plus, I said, oh, it's only 30 minutes. Awesome. I'll watch it. I think if it was more, I would have told her, forget it. I don't want, let's put on a soccer game or something.
Because I think you're right there, because don't get me wrong, I love The Mandalorian, and I really enjoyed that show. But some of those episodes, when they were an hour long, they dragged. They did. Whereas this, I felt like... I felt like with WandaVision, it's been bam, 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 bam. There's not really been like a draggy moment. No. Like I've never wanted to skip like 2-3 minutes.
Let me ask you this take. And Tina, if you have anything to say, just scream it out. I can't. I feel like I'm cutting you off all the time.
No, I wanted to bring to your attention Glenn Castro's comment in the chat.
I was about to look at it. I was scrolling up because I was looking at Captain America. I was looking at Ian says all the Captain America pills. Hey, Carlos, at the gym, I had a manager put you on all QA TVs, 22 people watching. Boy, that's awesome.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I better drink my big thing of water to keep hydrated, everybody.
Glenn, you're only across the street somewhere. What gym are we at, Glenn? Because my brother might be there too. He might recognize me and be like, oh, this is my stupid brother on TV.
Do your sit-ups.
Oh, my pop from Wanda. This one went in order a Wanda pop.
Nice.
Because she saw, I was showing her the video of that Aussie Robo in English Jet. He ordered a whole bunch of pops, and I'm like, oh, look at the Wanda one. So she ordered them. But Glenn, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. If you can, while you're at it, if you can just get them all to subscribe too. I mean, at this point, I'm good with subscribers. I mean, at this point, if you just get them to hit the like button so we can get recommended, suggested, I'm be more happier with that, to be honest with you. Downey, Sean, what's going on, buddy? I was going to ask a question about the show. Oh, what's your take? Because I was listening to Nerd Talk, and I am literally suggesting them go watch Nerd Talk. What was your take on when what's her name? Agnes. Agnes? Yes, Agnes. Wow, look at that. It's good, huh? Come on, Dan, give me something.
No,
Jesus.
I'm giving it to you. I'm very impressed with you, Carlos.
I'm awful with names. I look at my children. Look, which one are you?
Same.
But when Agnes was in her car and everybody was completely frozen, what's your take on that? What's your opinion?
See, I feel like Agnes is in on it. I think she is pulling the strings. Because why was everyone frozen and she wasn't?
Well, she was, but she could talk.
Was the vision ball.
But she wasn't completely frozen.
Vision didn't do the touchy thing until after.
Until after. She was still somewhat moving. Which is why, and why does she know more that she's laying off? Like, she's telling Wanda, "Do you want us to go back and redo that thing?" Wasn't
it episode 2? I gotta plug you guys in. I feel like I'm streaming at the parts. Plug in. Wasn't it episode 2 where her and I forgot the black guy's name, the neighbor right? Weren't they when he was cutting the wall and they were whispering something and Vision asked them, "What were you guys talking about?" Yeah. And she wanted to tell him something.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Whatever happened to that?
She's in on it.
Yeah.
But you remember that scene? That scene in the next episodes we never saw anything about that conversation.
I think, but that's the thing. I feel like I don't know.
Whenever they get to a point of revealing something, Wanda's then forced to move time on. That's the way I think it is. But
she's really going back to pulling the strings of Wanda. I think she is manipulating Wanda. And there's even those subtle references. If you look at the opening, they've been doing these opening credits to each and every show, right? And this
Growing Pains last week. What was this week's?
This week's was like a version of Malcolm in the Middle.
Was it? All right. See, I didn't recognize it. I recognized Growing Pains last week.
I love it. I was a big Malcolm in the Middle fan. And you can see on Agnes's pants the word naughty on it, clearly identifying her as the bad person, like giving those subtle, that's what I think they're doing, those subtle.
I think she's there to keep Wanda in check, to manipulate her, to keep her how it's going. But I think last week, she's got so close to that border that I think it's just she's got suckered into it a little bit.
She's lost control.
Yeah, she's not in as much control as she was. And I'm wondering whether that's because Monica was forced out.
I think since then, that's caused and isn't it convenient that as soon as Monica brings up Pietro, that he arrives in the next episode?
Yep.
It's a bit too convenient for me because she wants her brother. So they're like, send in the brother.
It's just send in,
And he knows about it. Clearly he's come out from outside of the hex thing to come in.
And isn't there a line? One of them says, "You thought about me and I appeared," or something like that. Or I forget who says it.
And they're not right. They're not on the same page, are they? They remember memories in two different ways.
Yeah.
So clearly there's something wrong here.
Yeah. Especially if it's Quicksilver from a different multiverse.
Marco's like, "Yep."
Sorry, Marco. Marco, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I love having you here. Sorry.
Get an education.
I don't need to watch you now. You've already told me about it.
Hey, Fantasia 207. No, you're never late. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Why is my battery saying that it's dying if it's plugged in? What is the problem? You're charging. Sorry, guys. Old man in me had to run. Nope, can't handle the stream. Oh, man. But yes, I'm loving it. So Suzanne's like very focused out there listening to what Dan was saying. They got a TV was loud enough because I was on the other side of the building. So, but so what's your what's your take on this? Because I noticed something that I meant to ask Nerd Talk in the chat, but I didn't get to. When Wanda stretched out the boundaries of Westview, in the time frame she was in at the time, did you notice that when she was stretching it out, it was a different time frame?
Yeah.
The cars were from the early 80s.
It's moved on that next
circuit, but
step.
the circus was from like the 60s. Did you notice that? There was different. To me, there was different. When was the last time you saw a popped up tent circus? 70s, 60s. The cars were from the 80s, but yet she was in the late 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because it's a hex shape that you've got different time zones? I'm wondering if certain bits at a certain point at the end is different. I don't know. Now she's extended it so further on. I don't know.
I'm like, is this something only I noticed?
Maybe next episode is going to be all jumbled decades, like different.
That you could go through each one instead of every sort of one. The hex has been a certain decade, and now it's like
I was paying attention to that because it was like weird. Because the first thing you saw was the circus. Yeah. Was it the circus or the car lot?
I think it was the circus because
the funnel cake thing,
and the sword headquarters was so close to the edge of the border.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I'm like, all right. I mean, it was a tent circus, like an old, and the old train was there that carried the animals that you could see it all, and the clowns. And then you saw the car lot, and I'm like, okay, that's an 84 pickup. That's a, Pontiac Le Mans or whatever it was. And I'm like, okay, that made no sense because where she was, I mean, what's her name was driving, Agnes was driving, a late model car. Laurie Jean Carson, welcome in. Timothy Rainwaters, what's going on, buddy? We're doing a little, everybody that just arrived. Mickey Bunch, welcome in, Kelly. Thank you for being here. We're doing a little WandaVision. I love her testing him with questions to see if it's really her brother. Yes.
She's suspicious.
I don't think it's her brother. I don't.
And let me ask you this then, too. What do you think of one brother having a powers much earlier than the other one? Even though I know it's the same age or whatever.
Well, I think
same episode, but one
I think it was just coincidence.
Powers and the other one didn't.
I think it was just coincidence.
It also happens in the comics.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if anyone's read them, but we know that they're going to be part of the Young Avengers.
Next question.
Who are the Young Avengers?
I'm glad to have you all on here. And Marco, I apologize now again. But two questions. I actually have two things in my mind because, again, I want to learn this. I want to know this. There's a part where Vision's walking the streets, and you have those two people. One's putting a pumpkin down and picking it up,
and one's stuck.
And they're both stuck. He's going up and down with the pumpkin.
She's just doing that,
and she's trying to hang the curtain.
They're like an It's a Small World doll. That's what they're like.
Yeah, but why? When everybody else was just frozen. Everybody else was.
Well, no, I think this was.
No, they're the first ones you got to. So the first ones you have were like regular people be able to move about. Then you got to that house where they were sort of getting stuck, and then further out you got they were.
The more further out, the more. It's almost like the closer Wanda is to people, the more they move.
Aha.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice. Cricket Fox. Good morning, Cricket Fox.
Well, that's what they do in It's a Small World. That's what they do in It's a Small World. Literally, as soon as your boat comes into the next room, they start moving. Then when you leave, they stop. It's true.
Cricket Fox, Timothy Rainwaters, welcome in, guys. I appreciate it. I had another question. What was it? Oh, my God. Why is it Wanda couldn't hear Vision screaming for help, but not Tommy? Is it Tommy? Which one's Tommy? Tommy is...
It's Billy and
Isn't it Billy and Tommy?
Billy and Tommy.
yeah.
Well, whichever one doesn't have the brother's powers, the speed.
Yeah.
Why is it he could hear the father, but yet Wanda?
Mm.
Interesting.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
I did.
Did
Yeah.
you? I didn't even.
Suzanne, we're paying attention. We're catching Dan now.
You've stumped me there,
I'm wondering whether Wanda was being distracted by Pietro.
Pietro. Yeah,
That's what
And-
Nerd Talk. That's what somebody in
Yeah.
Nerd Talk said. I
because
can't
when
remember which
Pietro
one.
said,
Talking about how
Yeah,
everything
but-
was going on, is like
"Your
then-
brother can't die twice," I
Twice.
was like, "Oh, that was harsh."
Yeah.
that
All
was
right,
harsh.
and right there, perfect. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Cricket Father, because the kids are developing their powers as crazy as Wanda is. She doesn't have that.
Carlos, did you like their costumes?
Did I like their costumes? They're for Halloween. I noticed one was her brother. One was dressed as Quicksilver.
Yeah,
And Wanda, what did Wanda have on? I don't know. What
like a
Wanda-
red sort of, almost like swimming costume with like a red sort of.
Isn't that
headband.
her costume from the movies? Isn't that her?
So Visions, pretty much all the main characters, those were their costumes from the comic books.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry, not the movies. Right, in the
Yeah.
comic, because she.
Because obviously they can't really translate it that well into the modern day. So
See, I didn't know that was his, but I thought that's what hers was.
Vision looked like that in the comics, as well as Wanda looking like that in the comics, and Quicksilver as well.
And Wanda's never been referred to as Scarlet Witch.
She's never been referred to as Scarlet Witch, just called Wanda.
But why was one son just dressed as nothing?
But that was his.
That's his costume.
That's his costume when he grows
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I never read comic books either, folks.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I
the
like
thing
you- I
about
like-
Marvel.
I
There's
like-
so much stuff that's from the comics that they're picking up from.
I'd like you to refer you to Wanda Maximoff, issue number 32. So
Yeah.
no, I had a few comics when I was young. I was more of a Spidey guy. I was more of a Spider-Man guy, but then over time, X-Men and X-Men's great.
So
Like,
Dan,
it's not a-
since we trapped you on that question, what's your thought? I mean, what do you think? Well, you don't have to think about it now, but sir.
Well, no, I think we already discussed it. I feel like, Wanda is being distracted by Agnes and Pietro and all these characters that she isn't thinking.
Yeah.
And his son Tommy is, all
Yeah,
he
but
cares
she's
about is
still-
where his father is.
She still, even after Tommy was telling her, she still couldn't hear it. That she told him to focus and tell me where your father is. So even without the distraction, she still wasn't hearing Vision. Is she losing interest? Not interest, but
I think all her powers are being used on the Hex and keeping the town as it is. So she's probably had to sacrifice or just not use certain powers.
Yeah.
So she's just used up all her energy for keeping that sort of
Yeah.
vision going.
She can't control Vision. She's actually keeping Vision alive.
Yep.
So,
Which is why he was sort of disintegrating when he left the Hex.
I love that actor. I love his voice.
Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
He was in Solo, wasn't he? Solo, Star Wars story. Was he the villain?
I don't know.
I think he
No.
was. Let me check.
MBYT vlogs. Nick, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Marvel do an insanely good job of making you want to go watch and read everything else they've done. They're getting me to watch more movies.
You're hooked.
My
You
wife,
are hooked.
I'm not that hooked. I'm not. that
Yeah,
hooked.
you are.
My wife
Don't-
says that my niece, yes, is obsessed with Marvel. She is.
He was in Solo. He was the villain in Solo.
You have to watch. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it though, but Solo, a Star Wars story. But he was also in the Da Vinci Code. Funnily enough,
What did he play in the Da Vinci Code?
he played. Hold on, let me.
I like that.
He
movie.
played Silas in the Da Vinci Code. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. He was in A Knight's Tale. He was in Journey's End, Legend.
I want to take a couple of seconds real quick because I don't like to do this anymore at the end of the show. I'd like to do it now. A couple of things coming up. Thursday, Fast Pass the Fun returns. We are going to be talking, and I do this all the time. I leave a comment there so it blocks everything. We are back, and we're going to be talking best Disney pools this week. Guest this week will be Jeff and Abby. Abby's going to be joining us. I figured to get a kid's take on the Disney pools because, it's mostly, not mostly, but a lot of kids get in the pool. So, like I already said, Saturday, English Gent. Aussie Robo and English Gent will be joining me Saturday. And 2 weeks from now, we got P&A Adventures. Panda Adventures will be joining us. And I haven't brought this up yet, and you're going to be able to see a couple of people when this comes up. Me, especially Marco. No, we're going in. Marco, you go that way, I go this way. Yes, Tina.
This is like the super chat thing from Rob Fuzz's stream last week.
Yes. Yeah, I stole this. I stole this from Rob. I say I give all the credit to Rob for putting this logo together, but it is the best logo to use. It's just, to supporting Pete, buy a Team Pete shirt. Links can be put in the chat. There's the GoFundMe, the PayPal, the Venmo. Go support Pete in any way possible, and of course in your prayers. But yes, photo credit definitely to Rob Fuzz for putting that banner together. That photo. But yeah, hope to see you all Saturdays and everything. And Thursday too would be cool. Disney pools. I've only been in a few Disney pools, but not many. So it should be fun. Carlos equals Wanda. Marco equals Vision. He's trapped. England, Portugal. William, what's going on, buddy? Welcome
funny.
in. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Wow, 37 wonderful people still here watching. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you're all learning something about WandaVision because I'm trying to. I'd like to know what Mickey's magic.
Hey,
Meg, wonderful Meg. How are you, dear? Welcome in. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. At least Pete looks better than Dan.
Serious? I know my hair is a mess, but come on.
And he couldn't even make the bed, and he knew the guy would be watching.
Oh dear.
I can't turn any chat off right now. I don't know, but Marco, do you have any questions for
No.
It's just straight to the point.
Oh man.
Got to sum up all the MCU in 30 seconds.
What time is it? Wow, we are getting almost to that time. Let's do this now. We're not signing off. We're not leaving, so don't everybody just start leaving because usually when this happens, everybody starts leaving. Don't have to leave yet. Don't do it. But we'll start. Just, let's give our shout outs now. We'll take a couple of minutes now and do it here while there's still 35 wonderful people watching, not 10, because everybody's disappeared.
Hold on. Right. The URL, did you copy that from Rob Fuzz's stream? Because it's the Great Mark Zero, and it was the same on Rob's channel.
No, how could I have copied it from it? No.
Because on his, when he throws up the banner, it says youtube.com/user/the Great Mark Zero as well.
To be fair, I think on Rob's it doesn't have the /user. It doesn't even have that bit on
Could be the same font.
it.
Unless, Marco, you put it there.
Seriously, I took it right from YouTube.
It's youtube.com/the Great Marco, all one word.
Marco, I stole that from you. I copied that directly from, and now I can't even get it back up. Oh, man. I'm done with this. I'm done. Suzanne, we're buying a computer. Is it tax time yet? I need a new computer.
Is it tax
Right?
time?
You should set up a GoFundMe page for it.
Right.
GoFundMe.
Can somebody spare a couple of dollars for a new computer? But no, Marco, be my guest.
So that's one of my URLs at the bottom. You can put a 0 or a 0 at the end, or an O for that matter, and you'll get through to my channel. You can also get rid of the /user bit, and that works. You can also get rid of the www bit, and that works. So there's lots of different ways you can get to my YouTube channel. It's down there. I do firework type things on my channel. Last week I did a vlog all about Magic Kingdom fireworks and all the different locations to launch from. Lots of 3D modeling and rendering and stuff in there. Put a lot of work into that. So that's my latest vlog on my channel.
He doesn't say much, but when he does, he finds his way to throw it in his jabs. That's pretty good. I like it.
Very professional.
Very professional. I swear I'm going to look right now to see if it's a 0, if it's an O at the end.
It works either way. You can put a 0, you can put an O. It works either way.
I bet you it does, because that's how we set it up, Dan. He's trying to blame us.
What do we blame us? It's you who did it.
Blame
You know what
YouTube.
I'm going down the line with banners. So right now, Dan's up.
Oh,
Dan, what is-
hi.
See, Dan doesn't have a slash news in his.
Yeah, but I've got 2 semicolons.
Yeah, true.
He still has the title of Disney Foodie Partner.
Speaking of which, Disney Food Fridays is returning this week.
Nice.
Yeah, Disney Food Fridays was the small series I was doing, and I was just taking a break from. Is Carlos your spokeswoman, Dan? No, well, maybe.
Who's asking that?
Meg.
Let me guess, Meg.
Because I am Meg's spokeswoman for her channel.
Hey.
So
Hang on, you're her spokeswoman.
Yeah.
What?
I just, I let it go, Marco.
Yeah. No, it's a running joke that, yeah. So apparently I've just adopted that role for Meg. Yeah, so Disney Food Fridays are returning this Friday, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm doing a small project for someone special that will be released tomorrow. So please keep a lookout for that. Normally Disney Fiasco, which is my main show, Saturdays at 7 p.m. Not going to be this week, just because it's me and my other half's anniversary, so I'm taking the day off. So we're going to be celebrating. We're doing something very British. We're having afternoon tea, because that's all we really can do during this lockdown. So we're going to be doing that on Saturday, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then Sunday, Disney Nuts, which is really exciting. Gonzo and I will be putting our trivia to the test against Mr. Carlos. Disney World Freak is joining us.
I'm going to find a way to cheat.
Well, the thing is, with the trivia, you can look in the chat. You can call a fellow YouTuber to help you. So, you're not out of options there.
Or you can have Suzanne Google the questions from the other room. And
No, you can't.
Just type
No.
on the phone.
You can't do that. You can't do that. And by the way, these questions are not your typical, what attraction spins round and round in Tomorrowland? It's not like that. It's like proper,
Pinocchio.
guess. It's like a guessing question, right? So Carlos will be joining Gonzo and I on Sunday, which is going to be a lot of fun for Disney Nuts. And then Sunday evening, Walt and I will be reviewing Tron and Tron Legacy for our Disney movie review. So we're looking forward to that, and a few other bits and bobs here and there. And
Can you believe I've watched it?
Yeah, because it came out in 1982. But I would really just recommend just keeping an ear out for tomorrow. I'll be posting a very special video tomorrow. So just be ready for that. Yeah, this could be really, really good. So thank you, Carlos. It's good to be back on the show.
It's really great to have you back, especially today. It was.
I mean, I just got lost in that food aisle, and I couldn't make my way back to the show. So it's food. What can I tell you?
It's food. Somehow, some way. Not this one. Well, it has, because we talked about Fat Tuesday and eating babies out of cakes. So yes, when Dan's on, somehow we talk about food. But right now, it is T. Marie's Place. I fixed it, even though her moneymaker is T. Marie's Photography, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to help you out, Tina. No, I just didn't want to change it. Go ahead. You don't say much, so this is your chance.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I can't. Tomorrow.
I noticed you're not dressed as nice as you were yesterday. Is it because
Whoa!
because it's my stream? No, she didn't. Wait,
Tina, you look beautiful.
she does. That's not my point. Yesterday, she was all dolled up yesterday.
What was yesterday? Monday?
Yeah.
What did you yesterday? I mean Sunday.
I mean, I know. You know, were you expecting our special guest not to show up today? Because
No, in fact,
I could ask him to come on.
I can see the piles of dirt that Carlos is digging right now in the sky.
Good.
Purposely, I put on black pearls. I got nice black earrings. I got the little bow in my hair to match my shirt.
But I never sent him the link.
Hold on. And I said to myself, if Carlos says to me, "Are you all dressed up?" because you thought a certain someone would be here, I had the perfect response. I was going to say, "No, Carlos, I dressed up for you."
Oh. But I waited an hour and 50 minutes to not bring it up.
You were doing so good. So good.
But T. Marie's place. Go watch T. Marie. Go ahead, Tina. I'm sorry. We'll fill Dan in. We'll fill Dan in after the stream.
5:00 tomorrow on my show is Wednesday, whatever it is. We're going to be crafting Disney. I will have some very special friends on with me. I'm also doing a fundraiser for Pete. I have links, and I will post the link as soon as I'm done talking because I cannot multitask. I'll post the link to tomorrow's stream. In the description of the stream is the links to my photography landscape page and my Etsy shop. All the proceeds for the month of February that are purchased will go towards Pete McDevitt. So if anyone wants to purchase anything, if you have any questions, you can contact me. All my social media links are in my YouTube page in the About section and on my banner as well. So that's pretty much where I'm at and what I'm doing.
Sorry. I was listening. Go check out Tina. I was looking for something. I was listening. We're all listening. You definitely go check out Tina. And that's awesome that she's doing a fundraiser too, and all proceeds are going to Pete. Maybe a polar plunge. I don't know. Well, Suzanne's watching now. I might let it out again what my idea is. And I saw Meg say, I think this discovery is crazy bananas. Marco has a lot of crazy bananas because I sent them. Marco, have you opened the bags yet?
No, I'm still finishing off my original supply first, and then I'm working on single supply.
I sent Marco a lot of crazy bananas. I'm keeping the bananas open so I can get to. Oh my God, where is Talks Amongst Yourselves? Because I'm trying to multitask too.
I know. It seems like it Fantasia.
Oh, there it is. No, I was looking for this banner. We got Ben. Ben came in. Thanks for coming in, Ben. I appreciate it.
That's all right. Yep, the links are okay, I think.
What's the wafflers have going on?
Oh.
I tell you what, I like that web address, waffle:// Does that work if you put that in your browser? Instead of the HTTPS? Waffle?
Hoping something works.
Like I said, he doesn't talk much, but when he does.
So yeah, we've got our weekly waffle show, sort of Wafflers Wednesday. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK time. So it's 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about Disney Cruise Line. So we'll be joined by Pete and Pippa from Broadway's Away. On this Friday, we've got our Wafflers Assemble live. And we will be taking a fellow waffler who confessed last month to have not visited World Showcase. So we're going to be taking him on a tour of World Showcase. I know.
Oh God!
And you think me not watching a Marvel movie is bad?
I know. This was it on our confessions. It's like on our live show in January. He was like, "Yeah, okay, let's talk about Disney confessions." And Sammy decides to go, "Yeah, I've not been to World Showcase."
Wait, Sammy's never been to World Showcase.
She's been to World Showcase, but never done anything there apart from Frozen Ever After.
The food she's missing out on.
The food, yeah.
And
she didn't even know Mexico, the pavilion, you could go into it.
Oh,
I gotta wait till June 19th to ride her a little bit on this. June 19th, she signed up. I gotta wait till then to really give it to her.
No.
So yeah, Friday 8 p.m. We reckon the show will go 2 hours. Depends how long it takes us to virtually get around Epcot.
I'm just gonna post now on her latest video. You've never been to World Showcase.
Grumpy old Git, welcome in. Definitely go check out the Great British Mickey Waffle. The guys are doing great over there.
Yeah.
streaming on what? Facebook too. You get a lot of viewers on Facebook.
Yeah, we've been growing the community on Facebook for a little while, and it just seems to be growing quite well.
Nice.
So, and YouTube's getting there too.
I'm happy for you guys. I really am.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Poor Tina stuck with all these men. Oh, she's complaining.
I wouldn't say stuck, just for the record.
I have behaved all show. I swear to God. But yet, there's other people around me today that
I've done nothing.
want to pull some strings and see what happens. Oh, man. So, everyone, thank you for popping in. Yeah, I think we're done. We're going to sign off again, everybody. Appreciate being here. Check out our show Thursday if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. And Saturday's going to be fun. Saturday's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm a fanboy. So it's going to be a lot of fun interviewing those guys. But until then, stay healthy, stay positive, and we'll see you next time. Oh, no, it ain't working. I got to sign off. No, we could.